My name is Alison Klein, and this is my Form to Function video. Right now, Plato is at the natural walk. The walk is a 4-beat gait. At the natural walk, his head is high and his nose is in front of the vertical. Moving on to the collected walk, Plato's nose is now at the vertical and his head is level. At the collected walk, he has shorter steps and he is more on the bit. Moving on to the extended walk, Plato lengthens his stride out and becomes more ground covering. He uses his hindquarters to extend. Moving on to the natural jog. The jog is a 2-beat gait where the legs move in opposite pairs. At the natural jog, his nose is in front of the vertical and he is not rounded out. Moving on to the collected jog. His nose is now at the vertical and his back is rounded and his hocks are well engaged. Moving on to the extended jog. His flat knees allow him to extend comfortably. He becomes more ground covering and shows more rhythm and cadence. He has muscular gaskins that allow him to push from his hind end. Moving on to the natural lope. The lope is a 3-beat gait. At the natural lope, his nose is in front of the vertical and he is not rounded out. Moving on to the collected lope. His nose is now at the vertical and he rounds his back. His short loin allows him to round out easier. Moving on to the extended lope. His muscular hindquarters allow him to have more impulsion from the hind end. At the extended lope, he is more ground covering. Because Plato is flat-kneed and deep-hocked, he does well in the Western pleasure classes. However, speed events such as barrel racing is much harder for him to compete in because of his naturally slow gaits and his build.